Alright, guys, so it is currently, what time is it?
11:28.
11:28. Still waiting on Tyler to come. Look at her, she all relaxed and stuff.
Yeah, y'all, they gave me some fluids because his heart rate was going up a little bit. So they gave me some fluids. It's still hard, so I don't know what they're going to do next, but I'm trying to debate if I should get some sleeping medicine or not because I'm not tired. But everyone says I need to get rest tonight, so.
I'm tired of shit. I don't know why, but I'm tired. I'm ready. Yo, y'all want to see where I'm gonna sleep at tonight? You got me over here, y'all. Like, the disrespect. It's like, nah. But they're really nice over here, so. I'm gonna take a nap. Probably wake up later.
A nap?
Yes, a
You're
nap.
going to sleep.
Yeah,
It's nighttime.
you gonna wake me up, so I ain't
I'm
gonna be
not.
able to sleep because she gonna wake me up to do something for her, so.
I'm not going to wake him up because I kept him up all night last night.
Sure did. But I'm gonna go ahead and rest
We'll see you guys either tomorrow morning or
later.
tonight.
She in her little room. How you feeling?
Good?
You good?
Yeah.
Baby heart rate. She all hooked up, ready to go. You ready to go?
It's going down.
Relax.
It used to be high.
No, it's good where it's at. My first time being in a delivery room. I guess he gonna be in here once he take him out. No, I did not. Yep. They got a whole bathroom in here too. I don't know. Yeah, it's my first time being something like this, so I'm geeking. A cool little bathroom, sit down and shit, lady. Type sheet. I'm acting like I'm at all exclusive or something like that. What this do? They're pillows? Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna spend the next 2 days.
Maybe longer.
Maybe longer. So I'm gonna sleep that guy. I hope this thing pulls back. If it doesn't, shoot, we have some problems. It looks nice outside.
I told you you're comfortable. You're not gonna get no good sleep.
Who ain't? You gonna see me knocked on here?
I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna keep you up like I did last
No,
night.
no, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not gonna be able to go
Best
to
believe.
sleep. Congratulations. There he is. A little bit of green because he had a bowel movement. Okay? Yeah. So we're gonna give him a kiss here. Mama. There you go. Coming real close. What's good, YouTube?
It's your boy Young.
And it's your girl Jai, and welcome to Young and Jai. We have a new guest to the channel.
Yeah.
He didn't want to stay asleep. He just had to be in our video. But anyway, yeah. So as y'all seen by that title, y'all already know what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get started on anything, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Right? And share the video.
Anyways.
But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about basically the labor vlog. Well, not vlog. We're going to be talking about how
the experience, how everything was, how we felt about everything.
Yeah, how labor went.
And we will put some clips on there that we did record and all that stuff when he came out.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. We'll see if those make the cut. So, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, if you guys have been following us on TikTok, then you may know a little bit. Yeah,
if you follow us on TikTok, you'll get pretty much everything before YouTube.
Yeah, we're a little more active on TikTok because it's just quick, faster, and it's easier. So if you guys haven't, make sure you guys follow our TikTok. It's Young and Jai. We'll try to have it in the description.
Somewhere in the screen, somewhere.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know if you guys know, but my due date was on May the 9th. But baby boy decided to be stubborn. He did not want to come out on his due date. So we ended up waiting a week to see if he would come. He still did not want to come. So I had to end up getting induced. So I went in to get induced on May the 15th at 7 o'clock at night.
It was scheduled at 5, then they had to reschedule it because
Of
second
staffing
shift
yeah.
was about to change and all that stuff. So
yeah, so I went in at 7 o'clock.
Ooh.
The idea was that when I went in at 7, I was going to get some medicine to soften my cervix because I wasn't dilated any. So like I said, he was being stubborn. He didn't want to come. I wasn't even a little bit dilated. My cervix was still closed. So the idea was to go 7 at night and
he won't keep his head still.
he wants to be seen. But stay tuned to the end. We might have a surprise for you guys. But yeah, so the idea was to go in at 7, get some medicine to open my cervix so I can start dilating. Which, when we got there, we was there for about 2 hours, and then I finally had got the medicine to soften my cervix. So, at first, everything was going good, like smooth sailing. I wasn't in any pain or anything. I was just chilling, trying to get some sleep for the next day ahead. But I'll say maybe like 4 or 5 hours later, because I got the medicine at like 9, so maybe like 4 or 5 hours later into like midnight is when things started to change. So basically the nurse kept coming in and saying that once I started having contractions, they were coming, she basically was saying my contractions was far apart, but when I was having a contraction, they were hidden like back to back to back to back. And so she was like, when I was having my contractions, his heart rate was dipping in a little bit. And then I guess when the contractions went away, his heart rate came back up. So she was like, we're just gonna monitor it for right now. So they just had me switching positions, different sides to see if that would change his heart rate dipping in or whatever. But it did not change. So around like, I don't know what time the doctor came in, maybe like 5 or 6 o'clock that next morning, the doctor came in and she was basically telling me the same thing that the nurses said about his heart rate dipping in and then coming back up after my contractions was over. And she was like, for right now, they're still just gonna monitor it to see what happens. But she was like, basically, if his heart rate doesn't stay steady, I'm gonna have to get a C-section. So
when I heard that C-section, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah. Honestly, when I heard C-section, I was like, bruh, I really don't want to have a C-section. But I was like, I'd rather have a C-section now
than wait all the way later to see.
And then it got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I don't want a C-section, but if I have to, I'll get it because I don't want to wait down the line and then his heart rate starts dropping tremendously. So I'd rather just get it while it's basically under control. So then I'll say like an hour late, not even an hour, probably like 30 minutes later, the doctor came in and she was like, well, no, actually the nurse came in and she was like, I'm just going to put these compression socks on you. And when she came in and said that, I basically knew it was time to get a C-section because I know what compression socks are. I know you don't need that for a regular delivery. So once she said that, I wanted to cry so bad because I was so scared and I did not want to get a C-section. But I was like, okay, just get it in my mind. I'm going to have a C-section. No sooner than she put the socks in, the doctor came in. She was like, yeah, we're going to have to do a C-section. I had to sign these papers. I'm like,
yeah, like, bro, it's like she was signing like, here, sign.
And that's how they get you. They have you signing papers when you basically are out of it. I feel like they should have you do that before you go into labor.
All that medicine and all that.
Yes, they should do that before.
As soon as she's signing papers, The pen was out her hand. They was pushing her out the room in the bed. I'm like, what the fuck?
And actually, when I had first got there and they was basically checking me into my room, I also was signing a whole bunch of papers. And like literally, they had the clipboard in their hand and they was like, is this, just, I just need you to initial, blah, blah, blah. They did not give you a chance to even read what you're signing. But anyway, yeah, the doctor came in. She was like, yeah, we're going to have to do a C-section, sign here, blase, blase. So I signed there, and then I guess they were getting the OR ready while I was signing my papers. And then what really scared me, because she was like, because at this point I didn't have any epidural or anything, because I wasn't really having bad contractions to where I needed epidural. It was just really strong, like, period cramps. But she was like, well, usually if you don't have an epidural and we have to do a C-section, we put you to... Don't interrupt my story time like that. But she was like, yeah, basically if we do a C-section, if you don't have an epidural, then we have to put you to sleep. I did not want to get put to sleep, because I was like, no, I do not want to get put to sleep. This is just going to prolong everything. But she was like, or we could just try to hurry up and do a quick spinal on you. So when we got into the OR, basically that's what they did. They gave me a spinal. I'm glad I didn't have to get put to sleep. But I was super scared once they rolled me to the OR, because Ouija couldn't come. I had to go in there by myself.
Yeah, because I was about to, soon they pushing her out the room, I'm walking behind her, like, she's like, oh, you can't come? I'm like, what you mean I can't come? Like, what? I was so mad, like, and like, honestly, I started crying because I'm like, fuck, she about to do a C-section. Excuse my language. Like, dang, she about to do a C-section. I'm not going to be able to come in there. Like, I'm mad. Then later on, they came back in and gave me the self-report. I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as she get ready, they prep her, you're going to be able to come back. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I started calming down a little bit.
That's what I was about to say. I think he got scared maybe because he thought he wasn't going to be able to be in there at all. But this is also what made me super, super nervous, because I understand it was basically an emergency C-section, but I wasn't trying to look at it as an emergency, because to me, everything basically was under control.
It was under. It wasn't an emergency C-section.
But I guess they took it as emergency because it wasn't a planned C-section. But to keep myself calm, I was like, this isn't an emergency C-section. We're just doing this to be proactive. So that's what kept me calm. But once I got in the OR, it got super, like, real, because it was just a whole bunch of nurses just coming in. Everyone's moving all fast. Everyone's talking all fast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is getting real. But all the nurses in there was super, super, super nice. So basically, when they gave me the spinal, it didn't hurt, really. But I just felt like sharp zaps going down my leg. But yeah, so they gave me the spinal. And then that's when, after the spinal, I just felt dead. Like, I just was laying there. It was hard to breathe. I felt like I wasn't breathing. I was trying my hardest to catch my breath. And then Ouija came. Then once, I guess, I was laid out and everything, I was numb and everything, they brought Ouija in. And I felt like as soon as they brought him in, like 5 minutes later maybe, they were like, oh, your baby's here. And I'm like,
it wasn't even 5 minutes.
It was super fast.
Yeah, as soon as I came in, they're like, have your camera ready, film record, have your camera ready. I'm like, I just got in.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, like, if they were already cutting before you came.
There was, because at first they took me, they had me sit in this little room. Then they said they're going to come get me again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, so they came and got you from our room. Then they took you to another room?
Yeah, and then I had to wait. I had to already put my stuff on, but they took me out our room. Put me in this little waiting room. They're like, I assume come get you, have all your stuff ready. So if you want to record and everything, I'm like, cool. Not even 2 seconds later, she told me they come like, whoa.
Damn, let me get my stuff.
All right, cool. And then I just ran in there. It's like, here, take this chair, have a seat here, and wait. And I got in there. So now I waited like, not even 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was really fast.
All I heard was, he come.
Yeah.
Like, dang, he can't quit. But I'll put that clip up there. You guys will see when he came out and all that, and I was giving him kisses.
Yeah, so I'm assuming when they brought him in, they was already cutting. I mean, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, there was.
They told me I was gonna feel some tugs and pulls. I didn't feel anything. Thank God that spinal worked great. But yeah, so I ended up having to have a C-section, and like I said, everything happened super fast. It happened like basically within a night. I at least thought I was going to experience labor just a tiny bit, but I didn't. I had to end up getting a C-section. It wasn't my plan, but as long as baby boy came healthy, that's all that mattered. So he ended up, so I went in to get induced May 15th at 7 o'clock p.m. He ended up coming May 16th at 7:14 in the morning. So just to give you guys a timeline of how fast everything happened. So that's my side of things. I felt dead when I was on that table. When they pulled him out and they was like, oh, give him a kiss. I was out of it. Like, I felt like I couldn't move. I was just out of it. And how do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie, the experience was so like, it happened so quick, but at the same time, it was like, dang, it's really happening. You know what I mean? I was like, I was enjoying the moment. I was happy. As soon as I heard him come out crying, I'm like, oh my God, yo, I'm a father. Like, yo, it was crazy. I was mad happy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm
not gonna lie. I feel like maybe just a tiny bit the experience was, I'm not gonna say traumatizing because I don't think he's traumatized, but
I'm not.
I think the experience for him was a little scary because I keep asking him, because I'm nosy. I want to know what it looked like when I was like on the table cut open and stuff. So I keep asking him and he's not really giving me any details. So I think it's like scary for him, but he just doesn't want to tell me.
It wasn't scary. Like, it really wasn't. It wasn't that much. It was just a lot of blood.
You see inside my stomach when it was cut, though?
I mean, I seen him doing the stitches and all that stuff, but I didn't want to record that stuff. I'm like,
I wanted to see that. That's what I wanted to see. But he basically saw all that because I guess they had the baby over top of me while he was cutting the cord or whatever.
No, it wasn't on top of you. I had cut it in something else.
Oh.
I'll put the clip in there for you guys.
Yeah, I'm just super happy he was able to record, but I'm super sad that we didn't really get a full video because, like I said, of how fast everything happened. But yeah, and then after the C-section, they stitched me up. Honestly, me getting stitched up was the longest part of the whole entire thing. He came out.
I don't think it was.
He came out in like 5 minutes. It took at least, I feel like it took like 15 to 20 minutes to stitch me up.
It didn't.
I felt like
the moment boom he came out, we cut the cord. They was already stitching you up. Yes.
I feel like after he came out, I was sitting there for a long time while they were stitching me. You was back in the room
already.
Yeah. When I was in the room, when I got back to the room, I was out of it. Like, I still couldn't feel my legs or anything, and like the nurse was trying to help me like breastfeed him, but like I was so dead, I kept like going in and out of sleep. So like the first hour or two, I think 2 hours, because I think they put me back in my original room for 2 hours before they took me to a different side.
I'm gonna go put him down right quick. Watch him get up though.
Yeah, I think you should keep him.
I'm gonna put him right here behind us.
But yeah, so the first 2 hours it's just like a blur. I don't really remember much. I know that the nurse was trying to help me breastfeed him. But yeah, May 16th at 7:14, baby boy Kylo was born, 6 pounds and 4 ounces.
And he didn't even cry for that long when he came out neither. He cried for like 5 seconds. And he was quiet the whole time. Like, really quiet.
But yeah, we just got to cut the cord, and then they wrapped him up. They cleaned him up, wrapped him up, then they brought him to me.
Yeah, I enjoyed it all. It was, I'm not gonna say, it was fun.
It was fun?
Like, the whole experience
was
just like
enjoyable.
It was, yeah, really enjoyable.
And memorable.
Yeah, that for sure. Like, yeah, man, I like really enjoyed it though. You know what I mean?
But that was basically our that was our labor experience. Everything happened super fast.
Yeah, I just wish, like you said, we could have got you guys like a full blown video. Like, we started the vlog, but like, you know, with the nurses coming in and out, I want to make sure I was on top of stuff with her where they're not just recording stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we did, like I said, we did get clips, but like,
yeah. So we'll just add what we feel is like good enough to be added. But that was our experience. Everything happened super fast. It didn't go as planned, but he's healthy. That's all that
real
matters.
healthy. You know what I mean?
Yep. So
yeah. Would you do this again?
Like have a baby again?
She's having, yeah.
I want to. I just want. The only reason why I'm gonna say no is because I know if I have another baby, I'll have to get another C-section, and I don't want to have another C-section. But you never know what life is going to bring.
Nah, I'm a one and done.
and yeah, honestly, I don't want to have another C-section again. And I love my baby so much, but the newborn stage is super hard. It's kicking my butt. I don't know if it's kicking Weedy's butt. It's kicking my butt.
I don't know. The newborn stage is not really.
It's not bad. It's the nighttime that's bad.
Yeah, because sometimes he'll wake up and I'll like be up with you the whole night. He won't be up. Like, he'll be asleep on my chest with dry chest.
And as soon as we
the
put him
moment
down,
you put him in that bassinet, boom, his eyes like, yo, come on, yo. And we don't want to put him sleep in a bed with us because that's bad and that's a bad habit.
Yeah.
So we want him to be comfortable because right now he's not sleeping in his room or nothing.
Yeah, he's still in
He's sleeping in the room with us with his bassinet, so we're not gonna have him sleep in his room yet until he's like a couple months, like maybe 3-4 months.
Nah, probably 6.
6 months?
Yeah, I don't think they can sleep in their own room until they're 6 months.
Okay.
But yeah, it's tiring. That's the only part. It's just tiring because they don't sleep at night, so you have to force yourself to sleep during the day while they're sleeping. That's the only thing.
I can't sleep during the day.
I mean, I can only take like a little nap. I can't sleep enough to feel like I'm like ready to like energized, and I can just sleep enough to get me through the day.
And it's like he sleeps better when he's out here instead of our room. I don't know.
Yeah, because he'll sleep in his bassinet out here for hours. Then as soon as we go in the room, I think it's because it's like dark. I think. But I don't know. And then it's also pretty hard because obviously you still have to go to work. So not every night you can help me as much as I need it. But we're making it through. And I know it's all gonna be worth it at the end. So we're just gonna cherish these moments now while all he can do is eat, sleep, poop, and cry. Because when he gets older and starts throwing tantrums, and that's definitely gonna be another challenge. But I'm just super, super happy my baby is here. And I can't wait for you guys to meet him.
Yeah, there's so many videos.
We're not gonna do a video of like a face reveal. I'm not gonna exploit him like that. One video will just pop up and he'll just be in the video. And you guys just have to stay tuned to whatever video it is. But right now, we're just enjoying him.
Right. Yeah, enjoying him at home. We're not taking him to no public places. None of that. No crowds because people be fucking sick. Excuse my language. But yeah.
Yeah, and also people on the internet is really weird too.
A lot.
But also, we know that we have like brought you guys along the journey. So obviously we're going to show him, but we're just enjoying him for right now.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's basically all there is to the video. That's how our experience was. Yeah. Welcome to parenthood.
That's crazy.
What?
You got a son.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Hard to believe. Because I kept going back and forth like, oh, I want kids. Oh, no, I don't want kids.
Oh, I want kids. No, I don't want kids. I want 3 kids. Nah.
I don't want kids. And then I feel like I basically was at a point where I wanted kids, but I don't think I wanted them right now because I was enjoying waking up when I want, going to sleep when I want, traveling. I was just enjoying that experience.
But
he's not gonna stop anything.
I'm saying, like, people say having a baby stops that, but I don't think so. We're still gonna travel. We're still gonna do stuff. Still gonna be going out.
Yeah.
It
just was on pause for a little bit, but best believe we're still gonna live our best life.
Yeah, once you get at a nice age where, cause I don't want to fly out international, but none out the country with him right now as a little infant. That's bad. I don't want to do that. Cause like I said, people are sick out there and all that crap. So
it's a lot of
the
like
more we
viruses
keep 'em
and
here,
stuff.
Where it's clean.
But he does need to start going out so his immune system can get built up. Cause if you just keep him inside, once they finally go out, everything's just gonna hit them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also wanted to add, like, having a C-section and then having a C-section and trying to take care of a newborn. I'm not saying like it's not hard. What? The way he was on that top? Having a C-section and taking care of a newborn, it has been an extra challenge because in the beginning, like, obviously you just got cut open, you're stitched, you don't want to bust your stitches, you can only get up a certain type of way. So like when he was crying, it was hard for me to get up out the bed fast enough to get to him. So that's the only thing that was really challenging.
TikToks with that sign that said, oh.
Good. I'm trying to be serious. But yeah, it was challenging in the beginning because of my scar. But honestly, he is about to be 2 weeks in a couple of days, and I feel like obviously I'm not all the way completely healed, but I don't really have any pain. My scar just burns really, really bad when I move too fast. I haven't took them. My scar just burns really bad once I move a certain type of way. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Feel me? Fatherhood. I'm hot with these ladies.
Bro, he's not being serious at all.
Yes, I am. What you mean? I'm being mad serious. I got a son. I gotta be serious.
But that's all. I know we got off topic a little bit. It started rambling. It wouldn't be us if we didn't. But that was our labor experience. Comment below tips on getting your newborn to sleep. I know he's still a newborn. It's going to take time, but we try to start early. Comment some tips on how to get him to sleep in his bassinet, to try to get him to sleep longer throughout the night. Comment your labor experience if you've had a baby. Comment video ideas you want to see with us or video ideas you want us to do with the baby. But that's all for this video. Of course, like always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow our social medias, especially our TikTok.
If you guys want inside scoop.
Yes,
if you want before
YouTube. The name is Young and Jai, and like we said, it'll be down in our description.
Yeah.
But without further ado,
it's your boy Young.
And it's your girl Jai.
No. It's your boy Young and Kylo.
And it's your girl Jai. And now it's time to put the baby to bed.
Yeah.